Okay guys, I just wanted to make this video showing my Blade mcpx brushless. I just wanted to do an overview and show you some stuff on it so you could to better base you on a decision if you want to buy this model or not. Here's just a view of the front canopy. Gonna spin it around. Nice looking helicopter. The colors are great on the front, and the canopy lights up bright blue when it's on. Looks nice. Here you can see the tail motor, which is brushless. It has a connector right there. That's a really good thing. You can connect a new tail motor without replacing that whole boom and everything, like the Nano CPX and some of the other models. Alright, I'm going to take the canopy off here in order to let you see the insides a little bit. Pretty standard E-flite PCB. Gyro built in, speed controllers built in. It has a brushless main motor. You can't really see it from this angle. Linear servos, just like on their other models, the other 6-channel models. Standard nylon gear. These are the bulleted blades. Supposed to be a little more stable. I don't really like them as much as the normal blades. Here, if you look closely in there, you can see the main brushless motor. The head is a little bit beefier. You see the brushless main in there. See, it's long, very long. You see the insides a little bit. A couple things I really like about this model and dislike about this model. One thing I really like is it has just tons of power. I mean, it's just got power. A couple things I don't like is the gyro is a bit too sensitive. If you don't initialize this with it laying perfectly flat and don't wiggle it at all, it's not going to fly right. So you got to try to put it down on something very flat, like the surface is on here. Plug in the battery. It initializes extremely fast, so you can't pick it up and plug it in and put it down. I wish I could turn down the gyro sensitivity just a little bit here. My overall impressions of the heli, the cyclic is great. It's very sensitive. The head speed is very fast. It's got more power than anything else, I think, in this class by probably quite a bit. Makes the Nano look like a slowpoke. The tail holds extremely tight. You can, whatever you want to do, 3D inverted punch outs, anything you can think of, the tail's holding pretty solid. This is something I wanted to point out about the tail. The vertical spin. I was flying in the backyard. Came down a little close to the ground, kind of tapped the ground just a little bit, very lightly. It caused this stabilizer to spin sideways, and what happened was it caught my tail rotor blade onto it and totally stopped it. So when that happens, the heli just starts spinning out of control, and you can guess what happens after that. So what I did was take a little bit of super glue on the little notch on the back of the stabilizer and snap it in like that. Yep, and it held very solid. I don't think that'll happen again. Shouldn't be a problem. You could take this off too, but then it kind of risks exposing your tail rotor. And I kind of like it a little bit for orientation purposes. This battery. This is the E-flite 200 milliamp 7.4 volt lithium polymer battery. It's 30C. It puts out a really nice punch. I really like the battery. I would probably stick with E-flite batteries. I'm not going to go off-brand on this model because it takes so much power, and I'm afraid if I go to an off-brand or a 25C or something like that, I'm not going to have nearly the punch, which is one of the really high points of this model. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. So overall, guys, this helicopter, I could definitely recommend it to just about anybody. Not a true beginner, no way. You just don't want to start off with something like this. Start off with a, if you want to learn toward this kind of style, the 6-channel style, start off with an MSRX. It's fly barless. It handles similar to the 6 channels, which will give you a really great head start when you do switch to a 6-channel. Much better than, say, the Blade MSR, which has a fly bar. You want the MSRX to start off with, but for pros, intermediates, this is an excellent model to have. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Stay tuned for future videos, and thank you for subscribing.